Hi, I'm Becky Avers with EQ3. I'm the Fort Worth PCC Industry Co-Chair and would like to welcome you to PCC Week 2020. This year, the mail industry has seen new challenges that have not been experienced in the past. We're all new students. We're all learning right now. Being a part of an essential industry, new limits and personal protection requirements due to COVID-19 have caused mailers, both small and large, to reconsider how they're going to survive. Earlier this year, employees pulled out their old bandanas and sewing machines were dusted off to make masks out of old t-shirts. Shower curtains were hung between desks and X's were taped onto the floors to designate social distancing. All of this was done while the mail was still designed, printed, and delivered for our customers. Yes, the amount of marketing mail has drastically decreased. First-class mail has taken an additional hit, but packages are the big winner due to online shopping while we quarantine at home. Some businesses have furloughed and even laid off a large percentage of their employees, and some have even closed. But many are working harder than ever. Dedicated employers and loyal employees have kept the doors open. There are good, experienced people that are anxious to work again, and the Fort Worth PCC can help you make connections. Innovation and Zoom meetings have enabled communication to continue between the USPS and the mail industry. The Fort Worth PCC continues to supply the network and the resources that the mail industry needs to survive. Today, thanks to our generous sponsors, we can meet with our members at our watch party at the Firehouse Gastro in Grand Prairie. Thank you, sponsors. And we can virtually bring you breakout sessions throughout the week. We miss seeing our members at our monthly educational events. So let us know how you're doing. Contact us at fwpcc.com. We want to stay connected and help all of you grow. And now, I'd like to pass the ball to our Fort Worth Postmaster, Philonda Woods. Catch.
Thanks, Becky. Hello, my name is Philonda Woods, and I'm the Postal Co-Chair for the Fort Worth PCC. We are very proud of the relationship we share. I'm honored today to be able to welcome you all to PCC Week 2020. We have faced so many challenges and uncertainty in the past few months, but guess what? We're still making the necessary adjustments and still surviving. While it may often feel like a time of turbulence, the mailing industry looks to the PCC and the Postal Service as a reminder of the goodness and selflessness of our human nature to continue the mission of binding the nation. Your efforts demonstrate that we can continue to change and grow. Every day, your actions, regardless of the magnitude, will ripple into a greater change and success for the industry. We will continue to provide you the best in education and mail requirements, as well as the latest and greatest product innovation. Speaking of innovation, look at us. We are hosting a virtual PCC week. Who would have thought we would all be movie stars? There's been a lot of hard work taking place behind the scenes. I would like to take a moment to thank those who participated. I also would like to let you know the journey leading up to this week has been very exciting, full of lights, camera, and actions. The PCC was initially established in 1961. 10 years later, they changed the name, and that's how it became PCC. 59 years later, still united and still growing the industry, despite the challenges. The PCC network provides us inside access to products, service, and innovations, offering network and education, all of which allows businesses to sustain a competitive advantage. I would be remiss not to make an honorable mention of our partnership with the Greater Dallas PCC. Our partnership has afforded us a broader reach to obtain membership, sponsors, and top-notch speakers. On behalf of the organization, we appreciate your dedicated support to the PCC. The United States Postal Service is very proud to maintain the standing of being the most trusted government agency. Focused and commitment makes us a great organization. We appreciate your business, and we are looking forward to greater days ahead. Again, welcome to PCC Week 2020. I'd like to pass the ball now to Chris Lightnick.
Thanks, Valanda. Hi, I'm Chris Lightnick. I'm with Color Dynamics in Allen, Texas. I'm proud to be your industry co-chair for the Greater Dallas Postal Customer Council. I've been in the print and mail business for over 36 years, and a lot has changed over that time. But one thing I can always rely on is the United States Postal Service. Whether it was a technical question I had or a problem I need solved, they were always there. They always had my back, and I appreciate that. They're going through some tough times right now, and they need our help. They can't go it alone. So I urge every one of you in the industry to call, write, email your elected officials, and tell them how important the mail industry is to you and to your business. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for the Greater Dallas Postal Customer Council. And without the great postal service that we have in our country, imagine all of the businesses that would be affected, all the retailers who would have to scale back all the advertising they do in the mail, all the nonprofits who would have to rely on other types of medium to get their message across. And think of all those mail moments that we appreciate in life. Getting cards, getting wedding announcements. That could all be history. That could be in the past. I'm an optimist, though. The Postal Service will sort it out, and the industry will be there to support them. We've got a great week ahead of us for PCC Week. At 1 o'clock, Steve Monteith from headquarters will talk to us about all the marketing efforts that you can do to improve your business. After Steve, the gentleman who wrote Disney University will talk about the Disney magic. Later on in the afternoon, you can attend one of 7 different sessions virtually. On Wednesday at 1 o'clock, Leo Raymond from Mailers Hub will talk about sorting out the postal situation. And then on Thursday at 1 p.m., Dave Lewis from Snailworks will talk to us virtually about how you can use informed delivery technology to improve your bottom line. I also want to thank our sponsors. Without them, none of this would be possible. Many of them donated door prizes for our week of PCC Week, and I want to thank every one of them. I appreciate all that you do. And I appreciate the post office more than you know. With that, I'm going to go ahead and toss the ball over to my postal co-chair, Yolanda Love.
Hi there. My name is Yolanda Love, and I am the Postmaster of Dallas. I also serve as the postal co-chair for the Greater Dallas Postal Customer Council. You know, Chris mentioned that life without the Postal Service is a frightening thought from an industry perspective. And I have been in this organization for well over 30 years. And I see the value of what the Postal Service brings to the public and how it binds our nation through its services. But it also serves as a cornerstone for businesses in the mailing industry. You know, without the Postal Service, businesses in the mailing industry would be adversely affected, even to the point where companies would have to close their doors. And I think that most of us have seen that during this pandemic, how the pandemic has crippled a lot of businesses throughout the world. To the point, as I mentioned, where business has simply had to shut down because they could not weather this pandemic storm. But our employees at the Postal Service, we have risen to the challenge, and we have been coming to work every single day despite the daily threat. You know, Chris also mentioned that we will persevere as an organization because we are a vital piece in that fabric that binds our nation's communication. The Postal Service, we are constantly coming up with new ideas and strategies that will make your customer experience the absolute best that it can be. As we start the process are reinventing ourselves to become a more lean and efficient and entity, those changes to you as a customer will be seamless. But you can be assured that during this intervention, we will continue to provide you with exceptional customer service. As the postal creed goes, nor rain, snow, heat, nor gloom of night stays those carriers from the swift completion of their appointed routes. Well, now guess what? We can add Corona to that. That's how committed we are to serving you, our customers. So on behalf of the United States Postal Service, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Postal Customer Councils throughout the country for your partnership, for your relationship, and for your business. Thank you.